evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Norristown Area High School for tonight's boys basketball action between the Norristown Eagles and the Neshaminy Redskins. Neshaminy comes in with a 7-3 record in the Suburban 1 League, and John, this is going to be one heck of a game for the Eagles. Coach Barron says this is one of the best balanced teams he's seen.
Yeah, absolutely. Neshaminy's in the class of the league along with Council Rock and Norristown. CB West is kind of creeping up there, but Neshaminy's the squad to be reckoned with. They've got an interesting balance of taller players and also some players who can handle the ball and also shoot. So Norristown has their hands full, and they're also coming off a loss, so it'll be interesting to see how they rebound.
Yeah, they lost to Council Rock. That was their third loss of the season. They also lost to Westchester East and to #1 ranked Plymouth Whitemarsh. The Eagles are 15-3. They're going to be coming up against a balanced squad, a much more experienced squad than they're used to. The starters for Norristown will be #4 Marcus Green, #15 Maurice Allen, #21 Ed Moore, #25 Ryan Shockley, and #40 TJ Tolson. The regular starting five for the Eagles. And for the Redskins, John?
The Redskins, for those of you who have been following area basketball, you'll recognize some of the names. Kaz Thomas is one of them. He's a 6'3 senior. Adam Behar is a 6-foot guard. Jeff Lippincott is 6'7". He plays center. Antoine Lovelace is another name you'll recognize, 6'1 swingman. And the other starter for Neshaminy is Matt Piuma. He's a 6'2 senior, #33.
All right, a lot of experience, a lot of good ability on the Neshaminy squad, but we have our own weapons in Eddie Moore and Maurice Allen and Marcus Green, and we're looking for a great game. We'll be back right after this with a tip-off. Welcome back to Norristown Area High School. My name is Neil Schaefer, along with John Price, the voices of Norristown Basketball on NASD TV. Presentation of the Norristown Area School District for tonight's game between Norristown and Neshaminy. The Redskins from Neshaminy coming out, and they're in the red uniforms. Norristown in their blue and whites. And we're ready for the tip-off. It's going to be a very tall tip-off tonight, John. It's going to be 6'8 Eddie Moore versus 6'7 Jeff Lippincott.
Yeah, this is the tallest duo we've seen in the circle inside the...
Check that. That's going to be Kaz Thomas jumping the ball.
Interesting maneuver. I think that that might be indicative of Lippincott's jumping ability. Also, seeing him near Ed Moore, I doubt that he's actually 6'7". At any rate, I think he's going to have his hands full with Ed Moore. I don't think Lippincot's going to pose much of a threat. Look for Kaz Thomas and Antoine Lovelace scoring a lot as they're slashing. And Adam Behar, as we were corrected, is apparently a sharpshooter from the outside, so also keep your eye on his production. He may be good for 20. Thomas and Lovelace, between the two of them, might be good for 30. Lovelace is on his way to his first deuce.
Oh, I don't think so. Not with Eddie Moore in the house. Norristown controlled the opening tip, but turned the ball over, and Lovelace pushes it down for the court for the Redskins.
Well, that's a nice precedent to set for Ed early on in the game here. I think Antoine's going to have to think twice next time he wants to bring it downtown in Ed World.
It's a three-point attempt by #34, Sean Kenzer, and he gets the Redskins on the board.
Kenzer must be a late ad. We didn't have him in our starting five, but he doesn't look like he's ready to be overlooked for the rest of the game.
Marcus Green right back at him, and he says, I can shoot those too, and he ties the score at 3-3.
Both schools automatically out to a fast start. Didn't take them long to heat up here in the rain and the cold.
Another three-point attempt. That's by #22, Adam Behar. No good. Marcus Green controls the ball for the Eagles. Down to Tolson. Tolson scores.
It's nice to see Ed Moore get involved early. He's got a block and a rebound so far. I think that'll definitely help Norristown, and that defense is already active.
Norristown's quickness controlling the ball here. Maurice Allen dishes off to Ryan Shockley. Shockley goes up for the shot. I think the foul was before the shot.
Turnover created on the part of that Norristown defense, but like I was saying, Ed Moore needs to get involved in these games early. A lot of times you'll see him, he's not heard of for one half or the other, but it's important for Norristown to establish his inside presence early on, and a block and a rebound will give him some confidence and probably make him a little bit more assertive.
Foul is on Lovelace. Green with a three-pointer is no good. Tolson a rebound. Out to Green, now Shockley. Back to Green, looks for Allen. Back to Marcus Green, inside to Eddie Moore. Top of the key, turnaround jumper, it's good. Norristown 7, Neshaminy 3. Norristown sticking the press to him early. Eddie Moore with another steal. Ahead to Marcus Green, over to Ed Moore. he's going to be called for traveling. He got a little anxious there.
Well, Ed's certainly getting involved in all aspects of the game so far. Defensively, he's got a steal, he's got 1 rebound, and he's got 2 points already. The points came as a result of the fact of Neshaminy making the mistake a lot of schools make, and that's leaving him alone at the top of the key.
Marcus Green with a steal and a drive and a layup, and he gets his first 2 points. And an early, quick timeout. It's going to be a 20-second timeout called by Neshaminy.
That's Marcus's first deuce, but he had the 3-pointer to start things off for Norristown. He's got 5 for the evening, and Norristown's off to a fast start. It's 9-3. Neshaminy's got to regroup a little bit. Definitely
Norristown is dictating the pace here tonight. A lot of quickness, a lot of steals, a lot of defense, and Neshaminy is going to have their hands full.
Well, in the early going, it's tough to break the Norristown press, but now that Neshaminy's seen it once or twice, they might be able to fall into their game plan a little bit and attack it a little bit more efficiently.
Coach Bruce Simon called the 20-second timeout. We're back on the court. The Redskins ball out of bounds underneath the basket. Kenzer and Thomas in the backcourt. Kenzer with the ball over to Cass Thomas. Back to Kenzer. Kenzer looks for a long pass up to Lippincott. Lippincott decides not to take the shot when he turns around and sees Eddie Moore. Cass Thomas with the ball.
That's actually Antoine Lovelace, who is
Lovelace.
well known in the area as an outstanding wideout.
There's Cass Thomas up for the basket, and it's good.
Acrobatic aerial move on the part of Maurice Allen there.
Lippincott with the rebound. Over to Lovelace. To Bihar in the corner. Now to Kenzer. There's Cass Thomas with a shot. It's good.
It's a nice entry pass by Kenzer to get the ball into Cass Thomas.
And the Redskins creep back. Now they're within 2. 9-7. 5:16 left in the first quarter.
That's good, efficient offense on the part of Neshaminy.
Another shot by Eddie Moore. This one goes away. Thomas with a rebound off to Lovelace. He looks ahead.
This is an athletic team here from Neshaminy, all except for perhaps Lippincott, who looks like he probably hasn't had his coordination catch up with his height yet. But between Cass Thomas and Lovelace, these guys are athletes. They've got a nice all-around feel to their game.
Lippincott setting picks, and Bihar going up for a shot. It's no good. Lippincott with a shot, and he gets fouled.
What he might lack in athleticism, he certainly made up for in experience there. He did a nice job with the pump fake, knowing that Norristown's going to jump all over it and try to block his shot. And then he had an opportunity to get fouled. Couldn't quite squeeze the shot in the cup, but he's got a chance to make good with make it away from the line with 2 anyway.
Fouls on Eddie Moore. That's his first, and the team's first. Lippincott goes to the line and sinks the first one.
Well-placed timeout on the part of the head coach over at Neshaminy, Bruce Simon.
Lippincott's second shot goes away.
Well, they're on a 5-0 run since the timeout, so the timeout did what it was supposed to do, and Neshaminy's right back in the thick of it.
Green and Allen working out of the three-point line. There's Shockley. Shockley looking over the offense, brings it back out. Dribbles to his right side, now to Maurice Allen. Allen dazzle to Shockley. Shockley for 3. It's no good, and that's Cass Thomas with a rebound. Lovelace now with the ball. Pushes it up over the timeline. Guarded by Maurice Allen. Lovelace looking for somebody. Can't get it to anybody. Double dribble. Turnover for the Redskins. Eagles will have to capitalize on this.
Allen giving Lovelace the eyes there as they come away from that grappling. Looked like Lovelace might have jawed a little bit and thought he got fouled. Allen kind of questioning what Lovelace's problem is.
Shockley drives the baseline. He's going to be fouled by number 34, Sean Kenzer. It's Kenzer's first foul and the team's second. It'll be Norristown ball underneath. Shockley brings the ball in.
Just under the 4-minute mark, 9-8, Norristown hanging on to that lead, albeit by a slim margin.
Passes around. Shockley now. Green drives the basket, dishes to Eddie Moore. Eddie Moore with a simple layup. It's 2 points for him.
That is a beautiful play right there. Cat quick. Marcus Green goes in and creates that by his penetration, draws the double team, and then just drops it off to 6'8" Ed Moore, who takes it nice and strong to the hole.
Lippincott with a long reception there. Passes off to Lovelace. Lovelace drives top of the key. Puts it in for 2.
Beautiful move. Used the Allen Iverson a patented crossover dribble there to create his own shot.
Very light touch, sweet shot. And and Redskins pull within 1 now. It's 11-10. Green on the left side draws a double team. Now Maurice Allen for 3. It's good. Norristown 14 now. Redskins 10, and that's what we'd like to see from the Eagles. It's Cass Thomas with the ball, decides not to take Ed Moore to the basket. Kenzer.
Very good decision on the part of Cass Thomas.
Lovelace into Lippincott. Lippincott loses the handle, dives under Ed Moore, doesn't get it. Tolson with a rebound.
Well, maybe I underestimated Lippincott a little bit. He didn't make that basket, but really that was an experienced move in the post from a high school player.
That's right. Shockley with a shot, it's no good, a one-timer. Redskins move the ball up the floor as Coach McGee goes to the bench. There's Cass Thomas. Shots way off. Eddie Moore the rebound.
We definitely have not heard a whole lot out of Adam Behar. He's not made his presence felt so far tonight, and I'm assuming that he will at some point in the game get involved in the rhythm.
Shockley with a three-pointer. It's no good. Thomas with a rebound over to Lovelace. Up to Kenzer. Kenzer blocked by Eddie Moore. Nice save by Moore. Lippincott drives the basket, misses a layup. Rebound TJ Tolson.
Ed's second block of the night.
Maurice Allen, a three-point attempt. It's no good. A lot of one-time shots here for Norristown. Only getting one opportunity. Eddie Moore with another rebound.
We've seen Ed have nights where he had double digits in blocks.
That's true, and
hopefully he'll get that tonight.
So he's going to have double digits in rebounds tonight. As Marcus Green dumps off to TJ Tolson, he tries to get fancy and misses a shot. We have a couple substitutions coming in for Norristown. It's Wiggins, James Wiggins, and Brad Weldon coming in for the Eagles as Shockley and Tolson take a seat. It's one thing that Norristown can afford. They can't afford to bring their substitutes in. They have a very deep and very strong bench. Give their starters a rest and not really lose anything coming off the floor. It's number 24 also checks into the game. That's Tim Boone for the Redskins. 5-second violation against Behar.
Unbelievable.
Turnover for the Redskins.
With 1:26 left to go in the first quarter, Behar has yet to score a point.
Scouting report out on him was that he was their shooter. He has yet to shoot the ball or at least make a basket. And now Ed Martin, number 35, checks in the game. Martin's had some flashes of brilliance this year. There's Weldon with a shot. It's no good, but Wiggins gets the rebound. Back out to Marcus Green. Green guarded by Behar. Green to Maurice Allen in the corner. He drives, backs to Green. Green drives in. Nice move.
Really a very nice move. Tough shot to make. He definitely has a great feel for how to loop that ball over top.
More defense, but Cass Thomas cherry picking at the basket. He gets an easy basket for the Redskins. 16-12, just under a minute to go in the first quarter. Weldon cutting through. Nope, that's Wiggins cutting through. 3 seconds called on the Eagles as Weldon was camping underneath the basket. Ed Martin having some pant problems. His pants are practically down around his knees. Behar takes a shot. It's no good. And look, he's running down the court and pulling his pants up at the same time. He's got draw problems there. Cass Thomas underneath the basket, another easy layup, and the Redskins get 4 quick points out of Cass Thomas there, and it's 16-14, under 10 seconds. Does Marcus Green even see the clock?
Well, it looked like Coach thought it would be a good idea to take Ed Moore out, but all of a sudden, without his inside presence,
Maurice Allen takes a shot at the buzzer. It's no good.
Neshaminy takes advantage of the absence of Ed Moore, capitalizes on it, close to within 2 points at the end of the first quarter at 16-14. I guess you got to give Ed a rest at some point, but his lack of presence certainly was felt there towards the end of the first quarter.
Yes, indeed, and Neshaminy pulls within 2 points as we end the first quarter. We talked about a very athletic team, a very good team in Neshaminy, and they're doing just that as they're keeping stride with the Eagles. 16-14 as the Neshaminy cheerleaders are dusting off the ceiling as
I think she got some hair caught in one of the speakers up top on the ceiling.
Hopefully Norristown comes out a little more potent on their offense. Neshaminy's keeping right with them.
Yeah, we had a fast start. Neshaminy kind of evened the table a little bit.